Do you have insurance on this car?
No.
It must be Eagle Man.
I've got something for you.
Oh, look at those low rates.
It's me, Barry. I made them draw Lola Bunny with fewer sexual features so that you wouldn't be horny and reduce your blood flow to make you a millisecond slower. Remember when you were making out with your first girlfriend and you came right as she touched your leg? It was me, Barry. I jerked you off at super speed so it'd seem like you nutted at just a woman's touch.
I got you a gift. I know it's a little bit early, but it just came in. No, it just came in. I figured I'd give it to you now.
What's this?
It's Big Chungus.
What is Big Chungus?
Do you like it?
I don't even have a PS4. What is Big Chungus? Is this a joke?
Hey yo, 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 hey yo. Hey yo. Hey yo. Hey yo. All right, for a minute there I thought you lost it. Whoa. Hey yo.
But wait! There's more! Are we live?
Hello and welcome to the Hardline. We're back. It's Monday. We're in Chicago once again. Brandon.
Yeah, we're back.
What a weekend. We're back.
Had a big weekend. Is it like weekend plus because we stood it out until Monday?
Weekend plus. We just got back today. Our flight was this morning. It is Labor Day. Happy Labor Day, everybody. Hope you guys had some grill outs, maybe some steak. We had some steak today. Great dinner.
Some steak yesterday.
Back-to-back steak nights.
That's right.
Yesterday and today. Insane weekend. One for the books, everybody. We went out to Austin, Texas, hanging out with our buddies. Mr. Biggins was there. Ghost House was there. Nikki P. This guy right here in the chat, Bobby Chrysopher, was there. Met him for the first time. Awesome to see him. Tore y'all up. That's right, Mr. Biggins. What a weekend. Bobby, we got Bobby in the chat. And in fact, the art. I should go grab that art. It's up. It's in my kitchen right now, or dining room. Insane. Good to be back. But we got to do that again. And can we talk about how Ghost House might be the best cook in CG?
It's the best cook in all of comics.
All of comics.
Yeah.
Insane. So we were gone. We weren't really on social media much. We didn't get to watch any streams. So if anything happened over the weekend, you guys let us know in the chat. We also share this out. We'll be hanging out for an hour, catching up. And I did tweet this, so tell your buddies that it's on. We're streaming live from YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. Not Rumble tonight because I don't have the Rumble login at the house. We have to change that. I need to write that down or something. But before we go any further, we have two of our mates here. a Mr. Now we need to make official intros. We got Buzz is here as always. Mr. Ace himself. Maybe he stepped away for a second.
Probably.
I'm not sure. It
Hey
seems like
guys,
it.
what's up?
And then
What's
we
up?
got there he is. How was your weekend, brother?
My week was good, man. I'm kind of sad I missed out. You guys seem like you had a lot of fun. Out there tubing it up, getting gay with Biggins. I'm sure it was a blast.
gay.
Maybe next time. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, it was super
definitely.
gay.
We got to do that again. And the Mr.
Some motherfuckers are always trying to ice skate uphill.
Yo,
Mr. Michael Beacon.
yo, what's up?
What's
Michael,
up?
you're not bound to a wheelchair, are you? Because it kind of looks like you might be in a wheelchair.
No,
Okay,
it's got wheels on it, but it's not a wheelchair.
good.
I could stop using his wheelchair anytime. I just don't want to.
Look, guys, we talked about this. Michael got injured at his last job.
That's
Yeah.
true.
So he needs that a specialized chair to help him get through the next couple of months.
I'm
That's
only
it.
sitting in a wheelchair because I beat the living crap out of a homeless guy and I took his wheelchair from him. That's the only
Horrible.
reason I'm sitting.
It's a good
Now, if
reason.
those people in the chat, you might not remember, but Michael Beacon used to have a heavy lifting job. But what was that? You were moving furnishings for the Amish?
I was moving people into new houses, and they often had Amish furniture. Sometimes it was moving people out of mansions and dealing with gigantic cats like this walked across the screen.
Piano
Big
mover.
cat.
Oh yeah, I moved pianos too.
Did you get any hernias while doing this?
A few.
That's not good.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
hopefully they're healing up. We got Mr. Biggins popping off in the chat, saying hail to chat. He says, taught the Diaz brothers to lift heavy. We lifted a little bit, which was fun. I did some deadlifts, 2-plate deadlifts, which I was impressed with myself. And then Brandon did some, what were you doing? Chest, incline bench.
Yeah, incline bench, and then like seated shoulder press.
Press, yeah.
Right.
Dumbbell stuff. That was fun stuff. And then we all did some arm wrestling, which I think I have a contract not to talk about the arm wrestling.
Non-disclosure sign.
So there's no tears in the chat. We'll leave that for a debriefing panel, like a press release later on down the line of the year. We have a super chat from Nail Bunny.
Oh, there we go.
$30. $30. Bird up. I think they mean bird up, and there's a bunch of chickens. So bird up. Yes, yesterday was my birthday, and let me see. I don't think I have the actual bird up one on here for happy birthday. But as you guys could tell by the name of the stream, it is Dirty 30. I'm 30 years old now. Finally, I've been waiting for this moment all of my life, I guess. And
About 30 years.
Yeah, been waiting about 30 years. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the birthday wishes, everybody. And my Facebook is blown up. So if anybody wished me happy birthday, I appreciate that. Here, I guess here I go.
Happy birthday. Hey, you guys are watching Bird Up.
Excellent.
Excellent. Let's see what else is going on in the chat. We got Dale A, Sumo Thori, Beam Pad. Good to see you. Jason, good to see you. So Phil is 13 finally. Yes, that's right. Mr. Biggins says everyone is stronger around Biggins. Yeah, he's like that. You know that gem, that ruby crystal that Juggernaut had to turn into Juggernaut? Mr. Biggins is basically that red rock.
Yeah,
when anyone
it's true. Putting up some weight.
That's right. Y'all didn't mention Vaughn Coleman. I'm sorry, I forgot about that Vaughn was there. No, I'm kidding. Vaughn was there. Bobby, Chad, of course, Mrs. Biggins, Mrs. House. Just an awesome weekend. We got to see Simon Bisley for a little bit. That was really cool. Biggins got an awesome sketch from him, which was so cool to see that happen. We talked to Stephen Platt a little bit, which was really awesome to meet him as well, because we stopped off at GalaxyCon for a little bit in Austin.
It's very small.
Yeah, it was. Dude, that con seemed very small. Like you said,
yes, it was very small. I equated it to like a convention that they put on at the last minute just because they heard we were going.
Yeah,
and they just had to scramble and get a bunch of booths together, and that's all they could.
Well, it was odd how small it was, but how much like actual talent they had at the convention, like guested appearance. You know, Stephen Platt, Bisley, Dennis Cohen, a bunch of people, Howard Chaykin, and then that's not even that's just comic people. They also had, of course, voice actors, celebrities. Richard Dreyfuss was there. Vaughn was very excited to meet Richard Dreyfuss.
He was strangely excited.
Big Jaws fan?
I don't know.
Yeah, from Jaws.
And then as a result of that, Vaughn got the attention of some girl at the bar.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I met Richard Dreyfuss, and she's like, "Oh my God, Vaughn, you're like the most famous person I know."
Yeah, Vaughn was throwing some riz out, as the kids say, at the bar.
You're no longer a kid, Phil. You can't say that. You got to bring in Chimera to say nonsense like that.
Yeah, where's Chimera? He needs to throw his out.
With the intern, so do his job. So, intern's been slacking.
You've officially hit the wall. You're 30 years old.
Yeah, it's all downhill from here. So.
I look pretty good for hitting the wall, I'd say. So, but this isn't about me. It's about Vaughn and how Vaughn Coleman was chatting up this woman in a sequins pencil dress that was wearing a blazer jacket over the dress. And it could have been a man's jacket, a man's blazer. But now here's the thing. We were like, everyone was kind of proud of him. We're like, oh man, did you get her number? But she asked for his number and he didn't get her number. So I don't know what that means. We'll have to check in with him in a week and see if
number up to a gay porn website.
Yeah, but he
should have asked for the Insta.
What if she collects guys' numbers and sells them to like big corporations for spam?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Oh my God.
That's on her Instagram.
Here's the interesting thing too, is about, I don't know, 45 minutes later after that girl left the bar, another young lady, I mean, maybe she was like in her early 30s, came down in the same outfit.
Basically.
Was wearing a blazer too. So that was suspicious.
I was saying it was the uniform.
Yeah, it was the shift change. She went up and then the next one came down. We do have another panelist here. One of our boys. Let me see if I can find his.
This kid's definitely on crack right now.
Yeah, just to clarify, that woman at the bar was a hooker. I'm sorry to Vaughn, but that's what that was.
There was speculation. There was speculation of it.
People did say that. Bobby says, listen, I'm just proud of my friend. Yeah. I'm glad he didn't lose any money.
Allegedly.
Yeah, this was big. 2-hour conversation between Mr. Biggins, Chad, and Jim Shooter at the bar. That was the highlight, I think, of Biggins' weekend. Yes, Daredevil. Charlie Cox was at the convention.
Oh, yeah.
Ben Affleck.
Oh, they were shorts. Sparkly shorts.
Oh, my God.
You have to watch the director's cut, Brandon.
Don't want
of what?
Daredevil. The 2003 one.
Only director's cut Brandon's watching is Fast and Furious. The entire collection. So I'll watch that. Aside from that, not getting to watch that. No, those directors cut. That's nonsense.
So, how was everybody else's weekend before we got? Because I got some books, not from the convention, but I wanted to show some books off that I got. I actually got a lot of them from an awesome comic book store. What did everybody else do? And while you were missing out of Austin, Texas,
I lit up my fire pit and cooked some hot dogs. But yeah,
that's good. Brandon had a couple hot dogs this weekend.
Yeah.
Yes, I ate 5 hot dogs while I was in Austin.
How were they?
They were all good. And then the ones at Ghost House's house were very good.
Yeah, they looked thick.
Yeah, they were very good.
Extra thick. Camaro, what did you do this weekend?
My brother and I had Bonefish Grill. It was pretty good because we're too lazy to cook. So there you go.
Now is that a service that's delivered?
DoorDash because he's a lazy fuck.
All right, we got some laziness going on. And Buzz already told us. Anything else? Anything exciting, Buzz?
Oh yeah, Shelby was showing me some of the cover for Bloodbone. So
really,
getting coming together. We should have it out probably next couple of weeks. We'll show it to everybody. But yeah, it's kind of looking good so far, man. So it's definitely might have to come with a warning. The cover's so good, just got to warn everybody. But
that's good.
Yeah,
I'm super excited to see that. That's gonna be kick ass. And now, is that for the reprint or is that for the new book?
No, that's for the second Chance campaign, which is launching August 30th.
Kick ass.
I should probably have a mailing list and stuff soon. For that, I'm just waiting to get the cover and some other stuff kind of lined up first. But yeah, so it's come together nicely. So happy about that.
Awesome. Yeah, I can't wait to see that. Shelby doing some badass Bloodbone. Mr. Biggins in the chat saying, okay, I'm in Central America Airport, about to take off. You will be without my services. Stay frosty. Awesome. Good to see you in the chat, brother.
I feel like anytime we're not with Mr. Biggins, he's in a Central American airport.
Yeah, I think he only visits America to come and hang out with us.
It seems like it. That's a good reason.
Which is interesting. Maybe he's on like a most wanted list or something.
Yeah. Never know. Does use an alias all the time. So
that's true. We got K Plan in the chat. Good to see you, K Plan. Hopefully Shelby will be in here. See what he's been up to. I know he went to a convention too. He this is Shelby. He's like, oh, I'm never going to these Arizona cons, and he always ends up at them. Like, oh, Tucson? Yeah, I'm not going to be there. And then my daughter wanted to go, so we ended up going.
Even though it's right across the street from his house.
Look at him in the chat already chastising Jason.
Yeah, look at this. Shelby in the chat right now. Ears bleeding.
Yeah, he's
from being talked about.
He'll be, headed to LA, to Las Vegas or something. Next thing you know, he's at a convention and
Yeah, like the Las Vegas con everybody wants to do. He's like, oh, I'm not going to go there. Oh, I was just in town gambling and thought I'd stroll up and sell some books.
Wait a minute. This isn't the whorehouse I thought it would be.
Yeah. Las Vegas.
Shelby is kind of a big deal, though. She can't blame him. I mean, he's the type to jump in and get a, first class flight with Britney Spears, out of the blue and just, do big things.
Shelby says, I'm coloring Bloodbone, but keep having to stop. Blood boner is out of control. So you want to get lightheaded there and pass out on your
CC. You might have to just come up with like a little warning sticker or something on the corner. Be like, you might have to just take it easy with this book. Just kind of relax.
Yeah. Doctor says if you have a Bloodbone that lasts more than 4 hours, you should brag about it.
Yeah. Come in here, Shelby. I have some books to show you. I'm waiting for you. So yeah, we did. Oh, let me pull up the. I was gonna fix my camera here for a second. Brandon, what did you do this weekend?
I went to Austin, Texas. Before I left, I didn't get to show this off because we didn't do like a Friday stream. I got this package in the mail.
Oh dude, yes.
You didn't see this?
Yeah, we'll get back to the Austin talk after this. This is a good sidebar here.
So I got the Hecklefish plush finally came in.
That's hilarious.
Now, for the people at home, what is this from? And what
this is from the YouTube channel, the Y Files, that Buzz hates.
Yeah,
and he's got his Hecklefish.
Y Files isn't up, but the plush is still cool.
Yeah, he's got his little tinfoil hat that comes off.
Nice.
And he's got his disarticulated human-esque plastic teeth.
That's hilarious.
And then when you squeeze, the moon landing was fake. He says stuff when you squeeze it. So yeah, that's hilarious.
It came out great.
Yeah, it turned out amazing actually, and it has the little thing you could open them up and change the batteries if you need to. The quality on them is fantastic.
Yeah, figure out where they got them because I might need in a cooler.
Yeah, I know where they got them from. I was thinking of doing a shell bean. What do you guys think?
That'd be awesome. Yeah.
Oh, the shell bean. Yeah, that would be great. Now he goes perfect with your Flork guy.
Oh yeah, the Flork. Ass Mage,
that's right. Ass Mage, Swole Doge.
Yeah, it's just a meme collection over here.
That's perfect.
So yeah, he got finally here after a couple of months, and that was cool. Right before he left, and then jumped right on the airplane. Basically, our airplane today got in 20 minutes early. Somehow.
Yeah, that was really nice. I'll be right back.
Great.
Grab something.
But yeah, I was super sick. So basically, I just came home and fell asleep, and then woke up for dinner. Do anything else, but I had an awesome time out in Texas doing the tubing. We don't have that up here, so if you guys saw that, that's like you go in the river and then they rent these basically tire inner tubes, and then you just float down the river in the tire inner tubes, and if people are drinking or whatever, and you hit like the rapids with the rocks and stuff. Did you guys ever do that?
Oh yeah, I almost died once doing that.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, I can't swim, man. I actually fell off the tube, and so I had to hang on to another tube for 10 minutes while I grabbed the third tube where I could jump on. It was fun though. It was completely ridiculous and amazing.
With rapids, that sounds like a extreme lazy river sort of situation.
Yeah, it is a very
great. It can definitely get hazy at points.
When right at the area where we got in, the river was so wide that the flow was like almost non-existent, but the headwind was stronger than the flow, so it just kept pushing everybody back up the river, back to like the landing zone. So you actually had to put in some effort and paddle down to get to a better part. So here's the photos. Look at these guys.
Yeah, this was awesome. This was Mr. Townsend, Brandon, and I. I think this was before, so we're all floating, and the whole float took like more than 3 hours, which was pretty awesome. The scenery is great. The wildlife is vengeful, I guess, because I was floating and I felt like a pinch, like if a needle jabbed into my back, and I got bit by something. So I'm like, what the hell was that? We got finished talking about like, oh, you see turtles everywhere, but then Mrs. Biggins was talking about she thought she saw a snake, and we're asking these guys if they have water moccasins up there, which supposedly are venomous. You guys know about this?
Water moccasins are extremely venomous.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's signs that I didn't see. Someone said that, oh yeah, there's signs over there that says beware of snakes. They're definitely around. So I got bit by something, and where we were in the river was too deep for me to stand. So I'm like kind of balancing, trying to show Brandon where I got bit on my back. He's like, "Yeah, you definitely got something." And I thought it was an insect sting, but it was under the water, and you could. Brandon was saying, "You like up close, it looks like a bite." Is that right, Brandon?
Yeah, it looked like a small, like two hard flat things like pinched like this, so there was two kind of like crescent like slices, and they were both bleeding. That's why it looked like a bite. It didn't look like a sting. And the water temperature was like totally fine. It was a little colder, but then you were in it for maybe 15 seconds and completely comfortable with it.
Yeah, it was great. The sun wasn't too overbearing. And there was lots of shade too, because there's the river's lined with trees, which is great. So I show Brandon, and then I'm like, whatever. I get back in the water on my tube, and we start floating. And then not like a minute later, I get another bite. It's the same thing in a different spot, and I'm like, screw this. So
it was worse too. It's a bigger wound.
Is it?
Yeah, that's the one with the teeth marks.
So I swim over to the Texans. I'm like, what's going on? Does this happen? So I just forgot about it. It's not like they're like, oh, is it burning? Like,
No. And then so we're all discussing it. And then we're like, look, there's a turtle right over there. And then it's starting to make a beeline over toward us.
Yeah, it was coming right at me. It's like the first time I saw the turtle, and it's like, this thing has a taste for blood.
That's what happens, man. Wild turtles. They're not the teenage Ninja Turtle kind, you know?
Zombie turtle.
You know
we
what?
do have a.
You are on team. You are on Team Chungus, not Team Turtle. So that's
right.
Oh my god, that's true. I'm against the turtle.
It's in their blood, you know. It's in their blood. They're sworn enemies. So.
We got my man Bobby in the chat with a super chat. What's up, brother? For $2. Love meeting all you. Seriously, 11 out of 10 weekend. Yeah, it was so fun. Best way to spend the birthday, and have a lot of pictures, which is so cool. Could be some good memories, and we definitely got to do it again. Thank you so much, Bobby, for being there. And speaking of Bobby, check this out. Let me put myself up here so you guys get a cool close up of this. It was the first time meeting him. Super cool dude, and he did this beautiful piece of art and gifted it to me for my birthday. Why can't I move this around? Oh, there we go. Sweet. Look at this from Bobby, the man.
Nice.
This Crimstone fan art, full traditional. He even did whiteout in here on some of the veins and stuff. Super vascular crim for the fan art contest. He did the Chicago L up here, the elevated train, and some great channel Easter eggs. We got the Heyo man himself, Razor Ramon, Scott Hall. We got Salama in the background, Miss Hayek.
That's great.
This kick-ass Lobo head on the gas tank of the bike. Some splat action. I think there's a where is it? It says Diaz up here, and I thought he snuck in. There it is. Shelb. For the now, this is for the Shell Bean. That's not even for Shelby Robertson.
Mm-hmm.
It's for the Shell Bean. And speaking of the Shell Bean, where is it? Here he is. He's here. Don't turn around. Did it work?
Yeah.
Did what work?
It played.
Can't hear you now.
Yeah, he's here. He's just way lagging behind.
It's my internet. I'm sorry. Shelby, what did you do this weekend?
I worked on a cover. But then you told me to stop working on it and get on here. I ate some of these.
Oh, good.
Oh, more
That's
pie.
What are those? Are those more pies?
Yeah, these ones are stamped correctly, though. They're only $1.99. They're not the $7.99 variants that I had.
The inferior pie.
Tucson Comic Con was going on across the street. So I went over there on Sunday.
Yeah, I thought you weren't going to Tucson Comic Con.
I wasn't. I didn't. Technically, I didn't. I went as a fan. I like paying $20 to walk around and be mad.
They didn't count the best artist in Phoenix.
Yeah, and I could literally skip a rock against the back door of that convention hall. It's right across the street. Bunch of haters.
Yeah.
$20 isn't bad.
Yeah, man, Polito don't like me. He bought the show. I did a show 10 years in a row. We have a theory about that, though. We've done several shows across from him and like completely killed it while they were not killing it. So might be something to it.
So I don't know if you
always
heard.
on hand.
Oh, there's the Shell Bean.
I don't know if you
heard. We're out of town for a little bit. Okay.
This is gonna be a. I'm gonna turn this into a business card. Take my card and say the chant typed on the back in the bathroom. You gotta say it with the lights off. Welcome the what do you call it, Brandon? The Shell Bean
the cryptid.
That needs to be your profile picture anytime you're at a con.
My wife told me that too.
And Shelby Robertson, then it just shows Shelby. That'd be hilarious. People have no idea what to expect when they're walking by. Like, it kind of looks like him.
Yeah. There's that.
Oh goodness.
Hey, driver, right?
So were you guys holding each other's ankles so you don't lose track of each other on the river, or what? Some of those photos look kind of funny.
Yeah, we had to get really close because we had the cell phones in those little pouches with like the waterproof pouches. So you can only get so far from each other to take a picture. You know, the field of view isn't very good. But, you know, the whole concept is super gay anyway. So,
right.
You know, we were having a good time hanging out, being close to each other. We had a barge going at one time. We were all just connected and rowing together. It was great. It's a real bonding experience. And then Phil got bit by the turtle.
So the two that you got covered up here, that's Mark Wade and Derek Robertson, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was Gail Simone and Dan Slott, you know.
It could be Gail with some highlights.
I don't think he can swim.
Well, it's a float. It's not swimming.
There were people swimming, though.
Floating. Were there?
I mean,
there was a couple people.
I have a feeling, you know, Simone could swim, being part land manatee.
Yeah, Michael Bancroft in the chat.
What's up?
A good. That's in the running for a chat of the night right there. Gail Simone. I thought you were at a river, not a beach. What's up, Alan? Good to see you in the chat.
I think Hal just topped him.
Yeah,
that's good. Good people in the chat. And then we did this one. this was really cool because we were downtown Austin. Shelby, have you ever been to Austin?
Have I been to Austin, Texas?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I've been there a few times.
All right. Have you been to 6th Street?
Yeah. My birthday, 8 years ago, is that's where I had my birthday, dude.
Oh, cool, man.
That's one that Manu Bennett flew out for and got pissed off because the jackalope wasn't a real animal.
Dude, I have a picture on the jackalope. I gotta pull that up too. We went to the jackalope.
Excellent.
Friend, tell them the jackalope story. How Vaughn couldn't get in.
Wait a minute. No, you didn't. Because they have a rule. You have to have a full alcoholic beverage to get up on there and take a photo.
Well, he did it anyway. They had no rules on that. People were just climbing on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was no one.
A rule sheet.
There was no one near the front.
It seemed like management changed because we were sold on the idea that it was the best place to go, and then everybody got there and immediately wanted to leave.
Did you guys happen to look at the TVs that are up in there?
There was a TV, yes.
So the last time I was there, up around the perimeter, they had like 2 or 3 TVs.
Mm-hmm.
They were literally playing what was it? Cannibal Holocaust, the movie.
Oh yeah.
Up there, and there was all these families in there eating at the same time because they have like the dinner portion on like towards the back wall. And so there'd be like kids looking up. It was pretty terrible, man.
Kids looking up? But what kind
of?
place
you know,
was
because it's almost like a snuff film, you know?
Right. Why were there kids in this bar?
Because the parents are bad parents and just bring
Yeah, look, there he is. Yeah, there was a TV and it was showing Fight Club.
Okay.
So I was standing in there. I was watching Fight Club.
Yeah, after 9, they'll play like
there was another one
movies and stuff.
Yeah, it was like
the one in the back. The TV in the back was playing like a Jay and Silent Bob film, and then we went to the front more. Oh, it was Dogma, and then Biggins is right. Where we were at, Brandon, they had like these portraits of large-breasted women. They were paintings,
right?
Which were kind of cool. Yeah, I just jumped up on here. No one was around, and they were playing like reggaeton music very loudly. I guess they used to play like punk and rock and stuff. So yeah, the demographic I think changed. And Vaughn couldn't get in because he came straight from the convention and he had his backpack on. He looked like, instead of looking like 18, he looked like he was 14 because he had a backpack on his back.
Oh no.
And they wouldn't let him in with the backpack, so he had to go drop his backpack off at the hotel on the effect.
And he had to take a taxi like 15 minutes both ways because they were staying out of the city.
Yeah.
They weren't like near the convention center. So yeah. But I was surprised that he did that. He left and then came back. That's Trooper.
Yeah, Trooper Vaughn.
It's the worst kind of discrimination, the kind against Vaughn.
That's right. But that place was kind of cool. And then, yeah, we walked around all 6 streets and we saw the mothership, which was awesome. And we all took a picture in front of the mothership here. Now, this was
Did you fight any bumps? Yeah, last time my wife says because I was really drunk, I fought some bum on the way back to the hotel.
What?
No, for real. She told me, she's like, I was like, I remember Bebop and Rocksteady. She goes, yeah, that was before you fought that bum. I was like, what?
You deserved it. You know, you gave him $1 and he's
I
like,
thought
hey,
I was
is
hallucinating.
that all you can spare?
They had they had Bebop and Rocksteady cosplayers outside, and they had the mouths that actually move. Like when they talk, it actually like Stan Winston looking, right?
That's cool.
And that's what I remember. I was like, oh, I thought I was like dreaming that. She's like, no. And then you bumped into some bum, you pushed him, you kind of fight. I was like, what? I don't remember that.
That's awesome. What did you steal from him?
his teeth. I'm gonna go get them right now. Hold on.
You have him on a necklace?
Oh no, he's going to get the teeth.
It's my. No, I didn't steal nothing.
Bum fighting's normal on 6th Street. Yeah, I don't remember. Oh, there was this homeless. Now, could women be bums too? Because there was a homeless lady. Okay. For some reason, I always.
They're mostly all bums. There's very few ones that actually work.
Yeah.
So
I was drunk. I was drunk, so I won.
There was a homeless lady, and she was very frail and older, and she was I think she told Bobby that he looked like who did she say you looked like? Al Pacino or something? And then you did he did an Al Pacino impression, which was the big ass one, which I think I don't think we have it on this one. Yeah, so he did
the Hugh
from Heat.
Yeah.
And then I heard, I didn't see this, he said that the lady turned around and started twerking. And then Vaughn got scared. But then she came over to us. We were at this bar called Elysium. We were on the porch.
Kids frighten easy.
Yeah, kids are easily frightened. So we're on the patio, I guess. And she came over to us and she like wanted to bum some money off of us. And she said that she was talking to Mr. Big and she's like, the handsome one. I want the handsome one. And then he's like, whatever. And then I'm like, oh, I can't give her any money now because she doesn't say I'm the handsome one. And then she did. She said I was the handsome one now. She said I looked like a young Elvis. And then I gave her some money.
And then when you gave her the money, she said, strike that Bobcat Goldthwait.
Yelled Bobcat.
Bobcat Goldthwait.
Psych. That's what she said. So
she
I
said
think she was playing.
She said Ghost House looks like Vin Diesel.
It is. Yeah, that's not.
Was she hallucinating?
Yeah, because he does not look like Vin Diesel.
No.
He is all about family, though. We did figure that out.
Yeah, that's true.
So they have something in common. Yeah, so it was super fun. Great times were had by all. But before we actually went to anywhere, our buddy Nikki picked us up from the airport 45 minutes late, I might add.
Sounds illegal. I don't think you can drive legally.
But have you ever been here? If you've been to Austin, Shelby, have you ever been to Austin?
Yeah, I heard it.
Austin Books and Comics.
I've met them. They were at a couple shows I did. I got some sketch covers from those guys.
So you never been there though? It was huge.
Not to their shop. They did hook me up with some bootleg, completely illegal blank sketch covers though.
Damn,
they make custom ones.
So if anybody goes to Austin, you have to go to this bookstore. It's so big. It's got like its own room for just statues that are in cases. It's got back issues. It has trades up the wazoo, and it's just really, really big. And if you go into the bathroom, or as my buddies would say, the loo, if you go into the loo, they have a bunch of drawings on the walls of comic artists that have gone there, visited.
Is that why they say skip to the loo or skip to the loo? How do you say that?
Skip to the loo, my darling. Maybe.
Like you got to take a piss?
I never thought of that. I'll have to ask House.
Phil, share my screen. I want chat to enjoy this stream. I have stories. I'll tell you guys some stories.
Wait, is this the same?
This is my birthday night. This is my birthday night.
Uh-huh.
So my friend Mary here, she came out to visit.
All right.
She, by the way, she was the production coordinator for Top Cow Image Comics for several years.
Cool.
And then she left to be Katy Perry's manager of all things.
What? The android, the robot lizard woman?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Wow.
MK Ultra, straight up. She's not. Her clients are though. Yeah, so this is that. She's very tiny too. She's only like 5'1". So there's her on the jackalope. My friend Alex, she came out too. Her family owns all of Austin, Texas. They're the biggest realtors in the state, pretty much. And then there's Manu. He tried to get over it a little bit. He was, like I said, he was pissed. We were hyping him up about this giant. We're like, yeah, you get on top of it and you ride it, but you have to hold a drink. So he's thinking it's like going to buck you off and this and that.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh, no, it's real easy to do. We're like, no, it's just right there. Like, you just get on it. And when we walked in, he was looking for the jackalope. He walks in and out, looks around. And we're like, no, it's sit right here. And he goes, what? He goes, oh, I thought it was real. And we're like, no, dude, that doesn't exist. That's a fake animal. So anyways, after this, I went to the bar with him. He got a bunch of shots. We did a bunch of shots. And then he disappeared. We saw him outside petting the police horse on the nose, petting it. And then he just disappeared. We couldn't find him. So we just went back to the hotel. And then I fought some bums.
And then you fought some
man,
bums.
just gotta love the humble brag from Shelby, talking about hanging out with Deathstroke.
That's right.
Just,
yeah. This is, by the way, this is before he signed on to do Death Race 3000.
Ooh, fantastic film.
Actually, I didn't know he was an actor for 5 years. I thought he was a handler for actors.
What?
I swear to God, I had no idea he was an actor.
Shelby never heard of Spartacus, apparently.
No, dude, he would seek me out at shows. He'd be like, hey, where are we going tonight? I'm like, well, I don't know, what's good? And he's like, oh, I heard of this place. I'm like, yeah, let's go there. Because I would always see him with I'd always see him like with who's it, Darth Maul or whoever else. I'd see him with them, and I was like, oh, he's a handler. He was always with the different ones. So I was like, oh, he must work with Wizard World. He must work with Ace Comic Con.
So here's me and Bobby. Horrible picture, but
yeah, it's great.
Oh, that's Manu. He's wearing the police outfit.
Oh, they were filming a scene for Horse Cops.
He's
no, he doesn't make any money anymore. He's a cop now.
There's the white horse. Yeah, they were yelling at people to get out of the street when they were closing or reopening the street because they closed down the whole...
people, aka you guys.
Yeah, they were yelling at us. Yeah.
Hey, hold on a second. What time were you guys out till?
Until 6 opened back up. This, really late.
2 a.m. and then we went back to the vehicles.
Okay.
Everything closed up.
It's about 2 o'clock. Yeah.
Yeah, you could tell.
I've never been there when they reopen it.
Because you're a lightweight, bro. Come on.
Yeah, 2's not that late.
Yeah, 2.
26 shots by midnight. I'm ready for night.
They had a place called Chupacabra that had a big Chupacabra like figure in the window. That was pretty cool. I got a picture of that somewhere.
Yeah, put it in the DMs. I'll pull it up.
I don't even know where my cell phone is.
Yeah, they got some cool. Well, I mean, I don't know what's close. I haven't been there since before COVID, so you guys probably had a different experience than I did. Because businesses.
I heard that it's changed. Like a lot of the bars used to be cooler. Now some of them have like cover charges and stuff. But the one we went to, so Casino El Camino, we ate at. That one was really cool. That was more like a rock bar. And then, do you remember the last one we went to when we were arm wrestling, Brandon? I don't remember what that one was called.
Shangri-La.
Shangri-La. Yeah, that one was great too. It had a great patio.
Was El Camino, were you able to eat upstairs and look down on the band or the guitarist or whoever the band is? Like it's like wood, like a.
It has like an Aztec or Mayan theme to some of the elements of it.
Yeah, there is an upstairs with a balcony that you would be able to look down on, but there wasn't a stage area. Maybe that was in the back. I'm not sure.
Okay. That one used to be a country western bar, but they always had like really cool like rockabilly type acts that would play in there. It was fun, man. It used to be a fun place.
Yeah,
I think that's the one. Yeah.
Chad said because he used to live in the area, he would go there all the time. Like it's been there for a really long time.
Mm-hmm.
And that's true because Chad's old.
Old people are dumb.
And he's wise.
I hate old people.
Old people are dumb?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's easy for you to say. You're a vampire. And then this is the last picture I wanted to show. I don't know who took this. Vaughn, did you take this? Because I didn't see this photo being taken of me, but people are saying that it should be my new profile picture.
If the quality was better.
You're like, I'm going to start some shit.
What do you think,
Shelby?
I'd fight this bum.
You know what I'm drinking there?
Yes.
Lemon water?
No. It's this water they have down there called Topo Chico. You ever hear
that? Straight from the toilet.
What do you mean? It's a sparkling mineral water that I guess is people eat it down there.
Yeah, it's $5 a bottle.
Yes.
It's bottled. I guess maybe
people are saying upscale it.
They collect the women's fat and then sell it back to them as far as the soap.
The water of your people.
People are saying you're 57 years old.
Almost.
Here's Chad in the chat. He says, El Camino was never a country bar. You're a liar, Shelby, and you should feel bad.
Yes. Which is the bar? They got a tiny stage. It's a nitty bitty stage, but it was a fun little spot. Had a upstairs you could eat around. They have round tables on the top, like 5 or 6 of them, and then downstairs is where the band. But you look straight down, like you could look down shirts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this is what Chad was saying. That Topo Chico is the water that Dan Frager got his kidney stones from.
We probably drank like $300 worth of it this weekend. So
yeah. So hopefully I don't have a kidney stone.
Topo Chico.
Yeah, so I mean, maybe I'll put a poll up to see if I should make that my profile picture. Because I'm in need of a new one, eh?
Yeah, get rid of the AI nonsense.
I sent you that picture.
I'm 100% done coloring the main figure of Bloodbone on the cover.
Really?
I work in sections. Yeah. So then tonight I'll finish up the villains.
Villains, okay. Now so that means there's going to be a Bloodbone on the cover and multiple bad guys.
Yeah, I promised everyone a Raging Blade, a Blood Boner. Upon
yeah.
completion.
How's that working out?
It's working out pretty good, man.
Chad says Cactus Club is the country bar you're thinking of, Shelby. Stop posing.
Listen. I can barely find my way back to my hotel when I'm out there.
Yeah, guys, stop. Stop going hard at Shelby. All right, very hard weekend. You have to pay to get in, like some brokey to a convention. I mean, you know what that does? This guy was hanging out with Brittany. He's been hanging out with Manu Bennett. Shelby's a big deal, guys.
Yeah,
you got to treat him with respect.
Yeah, I know the old owner promoter out here, and I talked to him a bit about it. You know how I roll, dude. I told him what was up. I was like, hey, man, so next year's my 30th anniversary pro. Just letting you know, man.
Ooh. Maybe they can get your face on the banner.
No, he got the hint. Hey, he got the hint.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Are you thinking
about to be ShelbyCon?
Are you thinking
ShelbyCon next year?
Guest of honor, ShelbyCon?
Yeah, they need to rebrand it.
Show them the Shell Bean card. It'll lock it in. It'll seal the deal.
Yeah, and you could do like
I'm thinking of summoning like at least like 10 to 12 cryptids and just releasing them in his house
for the Shell Bean. Very good.
You can't kill him.
He's like, get my $20 back.
You gotta splash him with chai lattes. That's the only way to get rid of them.
The polls in the chat, everybody vote. This is the picture we're talking about. Right now we're at a 56% say yes for new profile picture. All right. Now, I forgot to take pictures of the comic shop, but we went to, like I said, Austin Books and Comics. It's huge, huge. And I wasn't going to get anything. And then the guy came over and told us all trades are 25% off this weekend for Labor Day weekend. And then I went from not getting anything to getting like 8 books and dropping $100 there.
They can see a sucker coming a mile away, can't they?
Yeah. Suckers born every day.
Show us which volumes of Savage Dragon you picked up, Phil.
I got no Savage Dragon books.
Thank God.
But I got this. I got this Shell Bean. Volume 1.
That's all right.
It's all right.
It's all right.
Look at that. All right. I got to read that. I have too much to read. I got this. Now, this I got for the collection because I needed it. And I got to put it on the shelf because it makes the picture.
I feel like Frank Miller's Daredevil should be, like, if you want to call yourself a comic fan, you should be forced to read all of Daredevil written by Frank Miller.
That's why I got that. And you're like, it's all right.
Yeah, but it's not his best. It's not his best. His best is the one that he illustrates with his ex-wife on the colors, which he did around the same time as Dark Knight Returns. That book's a badass.
That's where Elektra lives again. I have that.
Yes, yeah. That's my favorite. Yeah.
I need to read this first, even though I've already read Elektra Lives Again.
That reads like Batman Year One to me.
Wait, Bancroft says I read it. It insists upon itself. What's he talking about? Daredevil or Sin City? I got that yellow bastard.
Mm-hmm. Did they color him yellow in the book?
I don't think so.
So okay,
do.
Yeah. So I remember when that book was being worked on.
Look at this creep.
Well, okay, dude, listen. He's supposed to have jaundice. That's why they did that.
Liver failure?
Yeah, Eric
So
Stevenson.
talking about why he has jaundice?
I don't remember. I just remember Eric Stevenson.
Kidney failure.
Yeah, I think he eats people. Yeah, Eric Stevenson was talking about how he was creating this psychopath that has jaundice. And that's all I remember. I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense now. I don't remember if they explain it or not.
He's got no chin, too. What a creep. All right, I got that. That's going on the shelf to hopefully add to my picture thingy. I got this. I needed this. Classic.
It's the best Dark Knight Returns of all time.
Dark
Knight
Knight
the greatest. It's my favorite collected book.
Greatest comic book story. I got this. Maybe you'll like this one. The second part of it.
How much did you waste on that?
Christ.
$10 special price.
Trying to make this a thing.
You could have got volumes 1 through 4 for $12 with free shipping off eBay, Phil.
Yeah, but he's not supporting his local LCS.
Yeah, it was
all the way in Texas.
I got the reference, Bancroft. Chad's in the chat says Jim Shooter told us about how Daredevil Elektra was pitched on Saturday night. Oh, how it was pitched. Yeah, Saturday, Biggins and Chad were talking to Jim Shooter all night, which was pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't want to jump in there.
Telling war stories.
People are shouting for Quitely. We got some Quitely fans in the chat.
Who?
Dale A. He says Quitely.
No.
I'll give Dale A pass. He backed Raid. So anybody else would get banned from the chat.
I got to pull it out for you. Open up to a random page. Oh, perfect page to open it up to. This is the book that I have to read?
What the fuck?
This only gets better from there.
I'm gonna give it.
I'm sure it's a well-crafted tale. I haven't read anything by Mark Millar that wasn't written well. I didn't say good. Professionally, well, yeah.
Oh, he said Quitly. My bad. Quitly.
So Jupiter's Legacy, that's the one that got turned into the shitty Netflix series, right? But then it had the spin-off cartoon that was way better.
Oh, really? I didn't know about the cartoon.
Yeah, it was like about a bunch of villains. It was actually pretty good.
All right, I got this. Little Howard Chaykin, the 1980s Shadow. When they bring the Shadow into modern day.
Did you buy that from Howard himself? Or no, that was from the shop, huh?
I bought it from the shop. He was at the show though. Maybe I should have got him to sign it and remark it or something.
You should have went up and told him, do you know Shelby Robertson? And when he acts like he doesn't, say he's the guy with really nice hands that you always like to touch.
Yeah, that should always be your opening line anytime you meet a creator.
And he'd be like, do you have photos of these hands? And say, well, I have a comic book drawn by Walter Simonson, which contains hands that look like Shelby Robertson's hands.
What?
That's what he told me, dude. We were at the bar in Oklahoma City, and he came over. Every night he came over and would grab my hands and be like,
"Cool.
These are the hands drawn by Walter Simonson. Oh my gosh, fella, are you an artist?"
I can see why you don't
Gene
go
Willikers
out
guy.
Next time, yeah.
Yeah, he actually said that
Missed
while he was at Shelby's table.
Missed opportunity. You could have had your next artist for the silhouette.
Yeah, I did. Bobby says we did meet someone Shelby knew. We did, yeah.
Who was it?
I don't know if I should tell you about that though. And then the last book I got from
did
the
you have
store,
a lot of zits?
What's that?
It's like shooting fish in a barrel in here, man.
I got this 1941. Mike Kaluta.
Ooh, that's pretty. Open it up. So Dynamite is reprinting these? That's how they're making money now?
Yes.
Did you get the reprint or did you get the original one?
I got the reprint. Now they had an original printing of it, and then they had a reprint. The original printing had a more desaturated color, which made it look like more retro, right? And this,
yeah, it looked better.
Well, yeah, maybe.
It did.
But it had damage at the top here and at the bottom, like it was like a used. And when you take the book sleeve off the book jacket,
Look
it
at this
didn't
guy.
have
Yeah.
it didn't have this.
My God. It didn't have this fake gold on the cover.
And no, it's silver.
Oh,
It didn't have
fake
this.
silver on the cover.
So I got it for the blang blang, you know what I'm
It
saying?
just had white under the dust jacket, which you'll never even see ever.
Well, maybe I'll take the dust jacket off and put it on my.
Dude, that is a huge problem, man. I'm gonna let you know. I own 3 different printings of Slain the Horned God, and all 3 have completely different like printed colors, like completely different.
Yeah.
Some of them the yellow's too saturated, some the red is like not there, some it's too dark.
It still looks good though. I mean, you know.
No, it does. It's just it's weird. I don't like how it's inconsistent, you know, on the reprints.
Different publishers. That was the last one.
Was the
that I got.
25% off worth it?
Yes.
Selling your soul on the reprint, Phil?
Yes, I got 2, 4, 6 books. 6 thick books, okay? For like $98. One of them's a hardcover. And then, since it was my birthday, my buddy House gifted me this, which looks pretty badass.
Ooh. Yeah, that's an interesting book.
Yeah, and it's the complete collection. Crazy colors in this. Very vibrant. Luther Strode. Look at that action. That was crazy. Punches through this guy. So I'm excited to get into this. cool.
Show him
Actually.
off what else he gave you.
Yes. So, and then he gave me this from his collection, which I'll probably give back to him when I'm done. I had never read this, but
Is that top 10?
yeah.
That dude, that is the best. A top 10 over Watchmen, 20 days a week, bro. That book's awesome, dude. I love top 10. Yeah, I think that's the best Alan Moore story ever.
Nick
ever.
and House agree. Because I was asking them about their favorite Alan Moore stuff, and they said this was it. So I'm excited to dig into that.
Yeah.
Don't put it on eBay and sell it.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that ever. But most importantly, he got me this, which I've wanted all year. Bro.
Look at that. I finally
got it.
That's how you get lice.
Come true.
That's how I get lice? No, it's so good. And it's like heavy duty, very well made, metal comb part, good strong spring. It's got a safety lock too, so when I put it in my pocket, it's not going to pop open. You know, and comb my leg hairs when I don't want it to.
You could, and now you can comb your hair if you ever get pulled over. You can start combing your hair before the cop walks up.
Yeah.
This one, I'm not going to be leaving at what was that burger place? Butters Burgers.
Butters Burgers.
I left a comb at Butters Burgers.
How come Vaughn didn't bring you your comb?
He says he's going to sell it. He's going to auction it off.
What?
He's an
He stole
opportunist.
Phil's comb when we were at Butters Burgers, and then now he's going to auction it off.
He stole it. Yeah. I
Why
got
was
this.
your comb being passed around at a burger joint?
He took it out of Phil's pocket.
Yeah, he's a pickpocket.
He has thin
Vaughn,
fingers.
Vaughn likes to grab ass. Is this what you're saying?
He's from New Jersey, of course.
Yeah, that turtle and Vaughn have something in common.
Yeah. Disgusting. All right, let's see what else is going on here. So yeah, that's what I got from the comic shop. I have lots of reading to do. I still have to read Fiendish 2, which I got. Oh, I got this thing. Should I show? Oh, I got Groken 2. I finished reading that on the plane. And should I show Shelby what I got him? Or should I send
I
him?
already got Groken. No, I already got Groken. It's back here.
No, I got
you
something.
mine last week.
Did you have to buy it on eBay?
My Groken?
Yeah, did you buy Chimera's off eBay?
No,
I did not
no,
sell
I
it on
backed it.
eBay.
I got it with the sketchbook. Andy went full in. He didn't have the huevos to back it the first time, so this time he had to go all in and get all of it. So
Do I show Shelby his early birthday gift
Yeah, brother, show it.
before I send it to him?
no, dude, no.
You want to be surprised?
Yeah, no.
All right, cool.
Well, it's that white piece of paper.
This is it.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a blank
With the
cover.
note, please draw me Lobo.
Send it
All
back.
right, I'll just send it to you. I'll send you some other
Make
stuff.
it good this time.
All right. We have a poll.
Yeah, don't be showing gifts, dude. What's wrong with you?
What'd you say?
What's wrong with you, man?
I'm sorry.
Yeah. You're ruining his childlike delight.
Sorry about that. We have a Babe of the Week to get to. Who should we put up against? Because we have a new champ, guys. We have Lacey Evans, right? Is the new champ?
Yes.
I submitted mine a few days ago. The airplane lady.
I was just talking to someone
Played out.
about Sofia Vergara.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't
Go
know she
on.
was as old as she is.
No, why do you think she wins every
Yeah.
week? So
Yeah.
No, I didn't know she was that. I didn't know she was that old. So
She's
like,
very
their whole
experienced.
but their whole separation is because he wanted kids, right? Like that was the thing.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, really? That's
Kids
Yeah.
50?
That's what I was told. Because she's her kids will come out all weird now, right? Like,
There's a higher possibility, that's for sure. There was also somebody was reading me an article that there was a lot of like small bickering arguments that were just getting annoying to have every 2 hours. So
You just spent 3 years indoor with her. I
Yeah.
was over it.
Oh, he's like, she's like, come on, let's go out tonight. And he's like, no, I just want to stay at home and play Warhammer. All right.
Well, you know, well, hey,
D&D,
his
what do we
entire his entire set, all of his figurines and stuff. My original colorist of '94, Steve Oakes, is his personal miniature painter now. That's all he's done for like 5 years. He quit comics like altogether, so he only
Wow.
colors for Joe. He colors his D&D pieces, man.
wow, that's crazy.
He made so much off him. He bought a house. True story.
Yeah, I meant D&D. He's a D&D
retarded.
guy.
Yeah.
Speaking of D&D, this is the Chupacabra, right?
Yeah.
Choopy.
Chupacabra statue from the bar. I don't think you could ride that one though.
No.
And then
that was pretty cool though. We didn't go in there. That had a really long line to get into.
Yeah, there was another one with a werewolf statue above the door as well on the outside, which is kind of cool.
Oh, I didn't see that.
We got Joe Ball in the chat. What's up, Joe? Good to see you, brother. Missed you this weekend. And speaking of cryptids, here's another cryptid, the Pale Walker, and that's sleeping. He sleeps.
He sleeps sitting up.
He sleeps sitting up. That's what's spooky about him. Was he sleeping?
This is moments before he was cut off at the bar for looking like he was on cocaine.
This looks like a deep fake.
Look at all that foreground, almost foreground objects, though.
That's true. After
I
trying
didn't know
to
Vaughn
pick
was
up
an amputee.
Yeah, he is.
He's missing his right leg. That's cool.
He's missing both legs. This guy.
Looks like one leg's thicker than the other.
Yeah, that's his powerful leg. That's the quad.
Deepfake technology has not gotten there yet.
He skipped left leg day.
AI Vaughn.
Just pedaling one leg at a time.
Calling him Lieutenant Dan in the chat.
Dude, so the bartender cut him off, and Vaughn had probably like maybe 3 drinks, but he's pretty hyper. And so the bartender cut him off, and Vaughn was all super mad. And then I guess he went and asked him why he got cut off. And he's like, I know that you haven't had that many drinks, but it looks like you're on something else.
Yeah.
Good call, bartender.
Based bartender.
Yeah,
I'd cut him off after one.
I was excited that he got cut off.
It was for the best.
Yeah, and those are my shoes right there. Those are my shoes.
Oh, you didn't see this. Earlier in the night, Chad was sitting in that chair, and then some lady came and sat down. So to the left of this chair here, there was kind of like a padded bench that was around a tree. Some lady came and sat there, a blonde woman, and it turned out to be Tara Strong. And yeah, and then so he was all chatting her up and stuff.
Was she was there with Carl Urban? I see Carl Urban there in the background.
Yeah, there's Carl Urban back here.
No, they were separate.
No, yeah, that was cool because Chad's worked on a lot of stuff that she did voices for, which was cool.
Yeah, and then she immediately tied a sweatshirt around her waist after that.
Oh, yeah.
Did you notice that? Yeah. Because before she was like leaning forward and stuff and like showing off and everything. And then Chad talks to her and then she like got all tightened up and put the sweatshirt around her waist.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, you missed Carl Urban, Vaughn. He was right behind you while you were sleeping.
He's right there. Look over your shoulder.
She had to hide her boner? That's what it was?
Yeah, she's single.
I'm pretty sure that's him.
I don't think she's single.
No,
she
is.
was there with a guy.
She was with a guy. He was like a farmer or something.
We also saw Bam Margera.
Yeah, we did. All right,
Was
we
he
got
happy?
the poll. We're going back to the poll so we can get to Babe of the Week and cut this out, like a Joey Gladstone would say. Cut it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So is this my new profile picture? We're ending it. It's very close. 25 votes. We have 27 in the chat. Vaughn Coleman's expert, what would you call it? Photography here. I don't know what this blur in the foreground is, though, or why he was even taking a picture of me. That's the weird part.
Yeah, that's weird.
You should run this photo through a AI filter, Phil.
Mm-hmm.
Get rid of the artifacts and the fuzziness.
Yeah.
Give you 3 extra fingers, shit like that.
Bobby says, love Bam as a kid. He's seen better days. Yeah. Someone send me that pic. Yeah, I'll send it to you.
Just screen cap it off the video.
Did you
Does
see
Vaughn
this?
have a nickname yet?
Yeah, Cool V, they call him.
Cool V? Cool V, the amputee?
Oh, there we go.
It works so well. All right, I'm ending the poll. We have exactly 27 votes in the chat. And in the meantime, Shelby, did you see that Bobby gifted me his Crimstone piece?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's super cool. Shout outs to Bobby.
V-Man.
V-Man. Isn't V-Man a thing?
That's venereal.
Venereal man. All right, the poll.
Venereal.
Wow. The poll just ended. Hold on. It's so close. 51 to 48%.
Wow, that's super close.
Insanity. 27 votes. Should I change this to my profile picture? And yes wins. People want this.
Whoa.
As my new profile picture.
See,
But that's
this
good.
is the problem with democracy.
And they make bad decisions. You're not supposed to give people the ability to make bad decisions, I guess.
You look really Italian for some reason. I don't know why.
Oh, you think so?
The rings. It's the stupid
You think-
rings.
Yeah.
on his hand.
Wait.
Boy.
Why don't you like the rings?
No, I'm just saying you look like an underboss. Of some
Beasley
kind.
liked the rings. You know? Especially the pinky ring.
Oh my god.
It's a new
You
thing.
look
I'm
like
trying.
I owe you money or something. I don't know why.
You do owe me money. Speaking
I'm
of
not
that,
giving it to you, fucker.
I'm coming down. All right. I have a timeshare in Kansas.
One, I should break his legs.
Does the Inter think Hardline's free here, Phil? Come on, get your money, brother. Out of control.
All right. So who do we have to go up against this Babe of the Week? The champion, Lacey Evans, aka what's her real name? Macy Levens.
Okay.
I think her real name's Macy Estrella.
Estrella? She's Latin?
I don't think she is. She might be married to a Spanish person.
Interesting.
Spanish.
People enjoying the lighting of that picture. Looks like a photo from Glamour Shots in the 1980s. That's what I'm going for. Should we just do the,
Yeah, she's got some great
the
videos.
airplane girl?
Yeah, go for it. It's in honor of Joe Ball not being here.
Lizard people girl?
Yeah.
Didn't we already do her and she lost?
No.
Yeah, but that was a
we
bad
never-
picture. This picture is better.
You can't keep resubmitting
picture?
the same person
I'll send it
over
to
and
you.
over and over again.
That's how,
Hold on,
that's how
I'll
we
send
ended
it.
up with most of our winners, Brandon.
Here, I'll put it in private. I got it. There you go. I got your back. I got your back, bro. There you go. That's for you.
Yeah, he sent it to you
All
on
right,
Threads.
Reddit.
So.
Okay, there we go.
Whoa. Wait a second. This is suspicious. Can we get passion for drawing on this?
Yeah, clearly a wig.
Yeah, let me just message him.
Wait, where's this hair coming from on her arm?
It's the wig.
Yeah,
That's the wig right there?
Yeah, it's a back wig.
I've seen a wig before, Phil.
It's a hair extension?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She slipped out. She just took off the extensions.
It's a feminine rat tail.
This is real.
Yeah.
All right, we're doing Babe of the Week. Lacey Evans.
I love Sumo's comment in the chat.
Versus
Sus.
Yes, he's just like
is not real. Girl. Are the polls in the chat?
Well, the problem with it is the one that they're showing now obviously is a plant. It's not really her, right?
Right.
Yeah,
Right. It's clearly not her.
Yeah, somebody who paired up with TMZ and they're running an op.
Here, I got another one for you. Because this thing went for weeks, so people with Photoshop had tons of time.
People saying it's AI. We
So.
know who the real Babe of the Week was, Phil.
Yeah, he wants the girl, the hooker that hit at him at the bar.
The prostitute you were talking to at the bar?
Sumo, how dare you? Babe of the Week is sacred. It's always been on the level. There's never been any shenanigans to determine a winner. This is outrageous comment.
All right.
If there's one thing you can count on is Babe of the Week. Voting is 100% legit.
Did you get this Howl Comics message, Phil?
Yes, I'm going to show it right now. While we're voting, everybody vote in the chat. We have Lacey Evans versus the MFers Not Real Girl. Did he send it to you too?
Yeah.
And this is basically sums up the weekend right here by Howl Comics. Beware O Snack. And is the turtle biting me? And, I think something bit me.
This is accurate. I also was not wearing a shirt.
Yeah, that's true, and I was.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Hawaiian shirt, just like that. I actually took it off after I got. Yeah, Owl, top cartoonist right here.
Yeah, doing some great colors on the Ace Volume 3. So it's coming together.
He's the man.
After this, I lost my shirt also because it got wet, and then I put it on top of the roof of the car, and then we drove away with it on the roof of the car.
That sucks.
All right. It's all right.
I did that to a book once. Remember that?
Yeah, but didn't we get it back?
Yeah, we saw that. I put it on top of, I think, my car. It was a book that we were going to go to the post office to mail out. And then we drove down the alleyway and turned the corner, and I saw it out of the corner of my eye and heard it. Like, what the hell was that? So I got out and picked it up. Saved it. I saved the book.
Yeah. It was good. It was also a good day for more experimentation of no seed oils, no sunburn.
Yeah. But to be fair, you did put sunblock on.
I put sunblock on my knees only.
That's it?
Yeah.
My experiment of using sunblock and overusing sunblock works. I figured out it works.
Using way too much of it?
Yeah. You don't even get
at least you didn't have the Pagliacci makeup on, like a certain
yeah, the clown makeup.
Yeah.
He's trying to give me crap. I look like Pagliacci, Bozo the clown. Phil was wearing 2 shirts, standard swimming attire. No, it's only because I didn't want to get sunburned because I've never floated before and didn't know how bad the sun was going to be. And it wasn't bad at all. So I took the shirt off After I got bit by the turtle, I did take the shirt off.
It was soaked in blood. You didn't want to
Yeah, I
attract
had to.
more turtles.
I had to. All right. Back to this. Look, she's on motorcycles.
I like the outfit. I drew that outfit one time. It's great.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Without the socks, though. Without the blonde.
See how many votes we got in the chat here? 19 votes. That's pretty good. We got 28 people in the chat, 19 votes. Before we get out of here and before we end the poll, we do have campaigns you guys could go and back. Of course, death. Oh, look at Joe Ball in the chat. Uh-oh. We also have, speaking of Joe Ball, Swarm. Everybody could go check out Swarm on Indiegogo. The book is totally complete now, and they just got their original, the awesome book cover that Joe Ball did for Swarm printed. I saw some comps, either comps or proofs or both, or let me see. Let me find the post.
Proofs. Yeah.
Here it is. Here we go. Look at that. New 95% funded. Look at what just showed up today. The Joe Ball proof. Yeah, that looks great. It's the one I grabbed. So cool. If you guys love superhero stuff, go check out Swarm. Badass comic. You guys could back it. It's totally done. Ready to print. So you know this one is going to get out fast to you guys. Yeah, that's badass. Grab that. Shelby, you're working on a Bloodbone cover, which is awesome. That's going to be launching in October, the Second Chance campaign.
Yeah,
anything else
Aces,
going on?
Yeah, Ace. No, just go to my website, buy some shit. I'm going to put up some new pre-orders for, I'm going to have extra copies of my Fund My Comic Second Chance sketchbook.
Sweet.
And I am gonna put those on my website. And the reasoning for that is that I was not able to receive any more backings on there because Stripe is giving me an issue with something. I don't know what the deal is, but I have not got that resolved with Stripe. And so they were there's like 20 or 30 backings that it shows that didn't even go through on it. But everyone who did back it prior to that issue, yeah, you're getting all your stuff. So, but yeah, I'm ordering a handful of extras. I'll throw those on the site. And, I'm going to give you guys the card too, because it's not really my fault. It's not anyone's fault that it's Stripe's fault that they got stupid with the processing. Yeah. And
you guys could go. The links are in the description below. And Sumo's dropping them. Thank you so much, Sumo. And then also the Lost Pages, Volume 3. Which is right here. And I think we got a backer over the weekend. So let me just do a refresh here. 530 backers. Thank you guys so much for making this badass comic happen.
Oh, yeah.
532. Even closer now. Closing in on 40K. And we do unlock that Kenneth Rocafort card. And Kenneth is done shipping all of his Groken books, which is so cool. Look forward to that in your mailbox and help us get to 40K to unlock this bad boy. Camara, what do you have going on? You have a sign up?
Yes, Testament Volume 3. Let me pull that up.
The Tasty Mints Testament Volume 3. Let me find that.
No, I got it.
What'd you say?
No, I got it. I'm sharing the screen.
And that's all drawn by Preston Aceveda, right?
Yep, and we'll have a backup story by someone. I'm still trying to find an artist, but I wrote a 4-pager about kind of another character's origins.
That's going to be in the. Oh, here we go.
Yeah,
that's going to be in the book, right?
Yeah, the back of the book.
Cool. Here we go. That.
Yep, all painted.
So sick. I saw this.
yeah, we're about like fourth done with the book so far.
Sorry,
And,
I keep interrupting you.
Yeah, no problem. And yeah, we'll be launching spring next year. And if you sign up, you get a discount and a metal trading card.
Badass. He's going all out with this art. This is so cool.
Yeah, he's having a lot of fun.
So go sign up for that.
Yeah, I'll put the link in the chat.
Awesome. We got Eric Weathers also just launched. People dropping stuff in the chat here. Of course, Bancroft. Thanks, Sumo, for dropping all these links. And we have 23 votes in the chat. I'm going to end the poll. And we're going to see how this goes. This is insane, this poll. As it loads.
It's playing.
Well, I want to get the percentages right. I think it was like 60 to... My thing's not loading.
It took a long time the other day when I did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it took a real long time.
Who would you vote for, Shelby?
Right there, but I like the Return of the Jedi variant.
All right. Sumo saying just wrong. Baby of the week, 60% to 39%. I don't know how we're going to do this, but the lizard girl wins.
We already had her with her stupid feet picture.
Yeah, but that was AI. That was AI. This one's real.
That was AI. Yeah, remember that one was AI.
It's a travesty. You guys are making a mockery of a great institution we have here.
Don't incite a truth, Brandon.
Look, we all know Joe Ball was, responsible for this. He had 10 alts going. That's why he's not here in the stream.
Yeah,
he had his bot army.
But this is the original airplane lady. The other one is the Fed who replaced her. The skin changer, whatever.
Brandon's getting rowdy in the chat.
Sumo, I told you a long time ago, brother. Babe of the week is what the fans make it. I have no control over it. It is on you guys.
That is
All
true.
right, we'll be prepared for the same picture of this woman over and over again.
Oh no, I'm sure the Redditors will find some new ones.
Yeah, I found. Well, I do follow her on Instagram now. She accepted me, so I think I'm still following her. I think I could.
Let in those DMs, bro. See, she
I
wants
could
to
hit
be
her
on the
up.
hard line. Tell her she won Babe of the Week. It's a big deal.
Tell her we're a big press network.
Yeah,
on
we're
YouTube.
a big platform that she can tell her story.
Yeah, so you can serve her that L on the appearance.
Don't worry. The FBI is already aware of Hardline in the stream. You don't have to tell her, FBI handler, anything.
Yeah.
They already know.
No, Sim already put us on the FBI's radar, so they've been watching us probably for as long as we've been streaming. So
yeah. CIA accepted your friend request on Instagram. So.
I'd say image of the night from the trip was this one right here. Alan did a great job. It's amazing.
that is great. Got to share that out on Twitter.
Yeah,
is this a traditional drawing too?
Yeah, I think he's
super talented dude, man.
He's been practicing traditional. Something. This is awesome.
I'll have to send these out as Austin trip thank you postcards to everybody.
Oh, yeah, that's actually a good idea. Really good idea. Wait a second, Sumo at the last minute, sliding in, grabbing his hat for $10. Says bonk. I guess.
Yeah.
Thank you, brother.
Rescuing the travesty of the stream.
That's why Sumo is the #1 hardliner in the chat. My salute to you, brother.
Thank you guys for joining, watching the stream. reminiscing of the trip, looking at the books, and backing all of our awesome projects. We're going to see you Friday for actual Diaz Brothers show. And we'll see you then, guys. And of course, every Monday here for the Hardline. And go find another stream. Tell them the Hardline sent you guys. Peace out. Here's the bonk. And then maybe some bears.